Hi, I'm Tara Vatsky, Crystal Executive and One-Star Golden Circle with Isagenix. And today I'm here to share with you how you can earn between $450 and $750 in a really short period of time. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Okay, so again, how to earn between $450 and $750. Now, if you are currently an associate or a consultant with Isagenix, no matter when you joined, you can earn that between $450 and $750 by August 19th. Now, if you're watching this and you have not yet become a consultant or not an associate with Isagenix, you can earn between $450 and $750 in your very first 30 days. Okay, so how are we going to do that? First off, of course, we want to enroll as an associate. And to do that, you simply purchase a pack. And we've got different packs in weight loss and energy and performance, healthy aging, and skincare. And one of the perks of enrolling as an associate is that you have the opportunity to purchase at wholesale prices, which is about 33% discount for the entire year. Okay, so that's a great perk there. All right, now there are also a variety of different ways that you can earn with Isagenix. Okay, there are retail profits. People go on your website and place an order. And then I'm going to discuss here our product introduction bonuses, and we refer to them as PIBs. Product introduction bonuses can be anywhere from $10 to $150. Okay, and let's see if we can. I'm going to show you for a second. All right, let's go to. Let me show you a little bit about these. Okay, these bonuses here, all right? So as you can see here in the first column, these are a variety of our different packs. You see on the left-hand side, lots of different packs people can get started with. And in this first column here, PIB, here is the number, the bonus that you would get when somebody enrolls with that particular pack. And as you can see, 10, 25, 50, 80, and scrolling down all the way to 150. So those are PIBs, again, based on the pack that you that the new person ordered. All right, so let's go back here for a second to our PowerPoint. Okay, so we've got the PIBs. Then we have something called double PIBs as well. All right, so with double PIBs, obviously, what we're going to do is enroll 2 people in one Isagenix week. So when you enroll 2 people in one Isagenix week, and that goes Monday night through the following Sunday, that product introduction bonus will be doubled for each person. Okay, so enroll 2 or more people Monday through Sunday, and whatever the pack bonus is, it will be doubled. So for example, just showing you quickly here, any of these packs right in the beginning, these qualifying packs, these getting started packs, normally would be $25 in the PIB, but enrolling 2 people, you're going to get $50 per person. So 50 and 50, that's $100 right there. If you look down at the Pacesetter pack, that product introductory bonus is $50. Okay, that has a little bit some more products in there, more value. $50. Double PIB would be $100. So 2 people with the Pacesetter, 100 and 100, so that's $200 there. And you can mix and match too, so people can be getting 30 days and Pacesetters and everything. As long as you have 2 people in one Isagenix week, 2 or more, those bonuses are going to double, which is pretty awesome. Okay. All right, so as I shared here, enrolling 2 people Monday through Sunday with a qualifying pack. Then also there are rank advancement bonuses I'll just go over, I'll touch on in a little bit, and also something that we call cycling, which I'll touch on as well. All right, So really simply here, Isagenix has what we call, our compensation plan is a binary plan. And what that means is there are only two legs. Really, really simple, just two legs to grow. All right, so you've got yourself and you have your left team here and you have your right team. That's it, a left team and a right team. Okay, now also it's good to know that every single product in our line is assigned a point value. So every product and every pack have a point value. Now those points, we don't refer to them as points, we refer to them as business volume or BV. And here you can see an example of a few of the packs and a few of the different products and the corresponding business volume that they have. Okay. So our first part of our comp plan is called U plus 2. Really simple. You plus 2 other people. And here's what that looks like. Right? So you want to enroll 2 others who'd like to benefit from the Isagenix opportunity. They want to lose weight or inches. They want to gain energy. They just want to feel healthier. Maybe they're athletes and they want to just maximize their performance and get the results that they're really looking for. So any of those people are going to benefit. Maybe, you've got people, we all are going to age. Let's age youthfully. We could do that with our Isagenix products. So the first person, let's say you enroll with a 30-day system with IsaDelights. And IsaDelights are our super decadent chocolates that you can have. So you definitely want to get those, all right? So Allison enrolls with a 30-day system with IsaDelights, and you earn $25 in PIB, all right? Now, Bob decides to enroll also with a 30-day system. He did not go for the chocolates, but also the product introduction bonus on that would also be $25. But you know what? Hey, Allison and Bob, they both enrolled in the very same week, so Monday through Sunday. So forget that $25 for each one. That just turned into $50 per person for you with those double PIBs. Okay, now, as long as you have in a 30-day cycle 100 business volume, Allison has 100 in business volume, and Bob has 100 in business volume, so you're all active, okay? You would now promote to consultant and you would earn, kind of what I mentioned before, a $50 rank advancement bonus. You are now a consultant. Congratulations. Okay, the next part of our comp plan is simply called them plus 2. So you have you, and we've already enrolled Allison and Bob. They're getting started on the products. They are psyched because they are really feeling great and starting to see that weight and those inches just go down, right? Now, Allison enrolls Adam. Adam joins with a 30-day, okay? Allison is going to receive $25 in product introduction bonuses, okay? Annie gets started as well. She's saying, hey, you guys, what are you doing? I want some of that as well. Annie decides to enroll with a pace setter. Okay, so Allison would typically get $50 for a pace setter. That would be the product introduction bonus. But they also joined in the same week, so both of those numbers get doubled. Okay, Allison promoted to consultant. She earned a $50 rank advancement bonus. Okay, so we'll just take a look here. $50 for Adam's product introduction bonus, $100 for Annie's product introduction bonus, because the numbers were doubled, $50 for promoting to consultant, so that's $200 for Allison. We'll take a look at Bob now. Okay, oh, excuse me, let me go back a second. There's more. You promoted consultant, so you just earned $100. Okay, Bob enrolls Barb. She also gets that pace setter. Definitely more value in this pack. Okay, and Bob gets the $50 of product introduction bonus. Bonnie enrolls. She also gets a pace setter. Bob's looking at $50 for that product introduction bonus. But yes, they both enrolled in the same week. Monday through Sunday is our Isagenix week. So both of those $50 bonuses turned into $100. Bob becomes a consultant, and now he receives a $50 rank advancement bonus. So you're looking at, $100 for each of the product introduction bonuses once they were doubled, a $50 rank advancement bonus. So you're looking at $250 for Bob. right? And once again, since Bob promoted to consultant, you just earned yourself another $100. Congratulations. Okay, now here's where some really fun stuff comes in. Here's some more bonus money. All right, so when you help two associates promote to consultant, just like Allison and Bob, you promote to manager. Right now, if you do that, or I'm going to say when you do that, when this happens within your first 30 days, you have promoted to Crystal Manager. Now, we're doing a special right now. So if you have been with Isagenix and you're already an associate or a consultant and you're not in your first 30 days, don't worry. Right now, we've got a reset going on. So when you help two associates promote to consultant, that just means them plus two, you too will be a Crystal Manager and you'll receive a $250 bonus, okay? So you got $100 for promoting Allison, $100 for promoting Bob, a $250 bonus there. So that is an awesome $450 in your pocket. Now remember, you already earned those product introduction bonuses, they doubled, and the rank advancement bonuses on top of this. Okay. Now, I just want to kind of go quickly past that next step. I'm really excited, and this is really what this training and this little kind of video was all about here, about getting that between 450 and 750 in your first 30 days. But just kind of give you a sneak peek of what's ahead. You know, remember you earned $200 when Allison and Bob promoted. When you have 4 more promote, you're going to promote to director. Do that in your first 90 days. You're a Crystal Director. Okay, you promoted those 4 more. You had your $200 for Allison and Bob, and you just got yourself another $750 bonus, okay, for a total of $1,350. All right, and you know what? When you have 10 consultants, you promote to executive, you will receive a $1,000 bonus, okay? When you do that in your first 180 days, that is 6 months, plenty of time to enroll people, because everybody knows at least 2 people who want to be physically, more fit or have better health. We all know people like that, right? So now you're a Crystal Executive. Congratulations. Okay. The last thing I just want to touch on here is something called cycles. And here's the way this works, all right? So remember, point value, same as business volume, same as BV, okay? Products and packs all assigned business volume, right? So we'll go back kind of right here to our little family tree with you and Allison and Bob and Adam and Annie and Barb and Bonnie. Now, we'll just remind ourselves, Adam got the 30-day, Annie, Barb, and Bonnie each got pay setters. Okay, so the points that are assigned to that, the BV that they're assigned, 160 for that 30-day, and then 150 for each of the pay setters. Bob had gotten a 30-day, and Allison had gotten a 30-day with IsaDelights, right? And both of those, Bob's was 164, and Allison's with the IsaDelights was 186. Now, what I want you to envision here is if there is a bank at the bottom of each side of your family tree here. So you have your left bank and you have your right bank. And all of the points that are accumulated by people ordering or by these new packs all fall into the banks, all right? When you add those up on the left side, you have 542 in BV. When we pop these numbers from the right side, on the right bank, we're going to have 464 BV. Now, let's say, everyone's really excited. We're all using the products, and Adam goes ahead and he enrolls Andrew. And Andrew decides to get started with that 30-day plus IsaDelights. 186 BV, you got it, falls right into that same bank. And now we have 686 here. All right. So let's take this just one step further. We've got these points, this business volume accumulating in our banks. So let's see what happens with that. When you have 300 business volume on one side, 600 business volume on the other side, and it's not going to matter where that is, could be left, right, left, doesn't matter. 300 on one side, 600 on the other. That is called a cycle, okay? So what happens is we take the 600, we're going to subtract it from the left side and left with 86. And on the right side, subtract the 300, be left with 164. So that was one increment of 600 on the left and 300 on the right. That's called a cycle, and every single cycle pays $54 each week. All right, so $54 per cycle. Any extra volume, the 86 on the left, the 164 on the right, that all gets carried over to the following week. So just want to give you like a couple of little, just to show you these examples. This person cycling, 8, 3, 5, 6 times a week. Okay, now remember, she or he is getting additional bonuses as well, but this is just purely those cycles that are happening. This last one here was taken at the screenshot was taken at the beginning of the week, and that's why it's only at 2 here. Okay, but you can see how this is kind of going to grow, because this example, this person, look how many times they're cycling. And yes, that means 37 times 54, and that's in 1 week. Okay, and lastly, I'll share this example. Another friend of mine. So in this example, the previous week she had cycled 96 times. Okay, 96 times 54, and yes, that is a weekly income. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back here. All right. And basically, let's just remember, this is what it's all about. You can earn between $450 and $750 in your first 30 days. Or, once again, if you're already an associate or a consultant, get this done by August 19th, and you've got that extra $250 bonus. You can do it. All right. Thanks, everyone.